What's up, y'all?
What's up?
Welcome back to another episode of Hot in the City. I know what y'all thinking. Who the hell is this girl? Hi, guys. My name is Mojan. I'm in Say Seat. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Say Seat for today. It's okay. We're not going to cry about it. But anyways, my name is Mojan, a.k.a. Mo Juice, Miss Juicy, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm here with Miss Hannah. I'm here with Lika and with Lil Chaser. Hey, gang. So, we are just going to jump right into it. No wasting time, my guys.
No.
So today we're going to talk about being unmarried, specifically being single, and thriving. Because honestly, we're also going to talk about society and how y'all be side-eyeing us single people in this place. And also, single doesn't mean suffering, so we're just gonna get into it. So basically, we're gonna talk about the social pressures to stop treating singlehood as a waiting room, to stop living for potential, talking about rejection, social media, blah, blah, blah. So we're gonna get into it. Yeah. So, so for me, I'm gonna start off and, we're gonna have a little discussion, but because I can already see the comments.
None of us are married yet.
We're not married, but I can already hear I can already see the conversation in the comments because I remember like the first few episodes of Hot in the City where Say and Aisha and them were like talking about relationship, And because obviously people, literacy, it lacks. They don't watch the full thing. They're like, oh, like to say, mind your husband was on that episode. Are you married?
Excuse me.
The husband was right in the episode.
One of the panelists is my husband.
Exactly. And so I think they were trying to use it as a way to make fun of her, as if her points are invalid.
Because she's not married.
But one thing about it, one thing you'll find here, you cannot shame us about being single.
You cannot shame
You
the shameless.
you cannot shame the shameless.
You cannot shame the shameless. No.
Exactly. So I would say like here in this culture, I would say African culture in general is like, you have this timeline where it's like, okay, go to school, get a job, and then you're supposed to get married. That's it. No later, right now. As you finish each milestone, they're like, when will you marry? Me, after I got my master's, From MS, they want me to go from MSc to MRS. Calm down, you people, calm down. And I would just say like, the pressure, for me, I would say, thank God for me, my family never like pressured anybody to get married. Everyone was kind of like, okay, school, be independent, be self-sufficient. That's it. That was always the message. Like, but I mean, nowadays, they be looking at I'm kidding.
Definitely be looking at you like, what
are you doing?
No, but I feel like as a person or as a woman or as a person in generally, you need to find yourself first before you attach yourself to someone. Like find your feet, find what you're good at, find what keeps you happy. Like learn to make yourself happy first before drawing someone into your circle.
So with or without him or her,
you'll be
good.
fine.
Like you're good.
Exactly.
I feel like Lolo more lacks relationship your body. Like you're just there. You're subopa, you're bugagulo subopa, and you want to carry somebody else on top of that, my friend.
How can you love somebody if you cannot really love yourself? Start with yourself. Exactly. And I think exactly. And I think people think that being single means being lonely. And it's like,
did they come here alone?
Thank you.
Would I not go back
Thank
alone?
you. And not only that, there's more to life than just like relationship, like specifically in romantic relationship. Make sure like your family, like your relationship with your family, your friends, all of that stuff like is good. Don't worry about when will I marry? When will I have man? When will I have woman? When the time comes, the time will come. Like, right? Calm down. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like at this point of like where I'm at right now, small biggest gatherings, like they look at you like, God, she's back again. Single-handedly alone again.
I don't like the judgment though, because it's like at the end of the day too, even for the married people or the married people with kids, the single aunties and the single uncles, they come in clutch for them. Because they have more time and more energy. Thank you. So me personally, I don't mind being the single rich auntie. Me, personally, I don't mind. What about you, Chaser?
It's a single rich auntie.
But one thing about Gambian culture is I feel like society often equates marriage with success. But
thriving, singlehood, they don't.
I feel like it's two different.
No,
two different things.
But no, the average Gambian or there's a mentality you will have. Some people think that once you're not married, you cannot make it.
Which
I feel like even after the success, they don't even see it.
They don't.
As long as you're single.
Because if you could remember, we still have people who are still, they're mentally still from yesterday. And if we talk about yesterday, if we talk about yesterday or our forefathers or anything, as a woman, you can't do anything without your husband saying. So if you want to do something, you have to get married early. So you can have someone you're asking for permission.
You
That's what I'm
understand? That's
saying.
true. No, that's
With
true.
all the successful women we have here, most of them, not most of them, but some of them are like single. So they don't even see the progress.
Which doesn't make any sense.
All these things they're getting on their own.
Yeah.
Aside from the husband and stuff like that, it's like, I'm a jikar. So it's really not that.
And it's like,
what do you mean by
what do you mean by that?
So I don't know. Is jikar a trophy? It's like a.
To some people it is. Some people like a cookie, like a trophy, like you got married.
So what do we get paid for being?
I'm saying.
No, you're right.
No, you're right. No, because I feel like for a lot of people, that's why when people are going back and forth and arguing and stuff, sometimes they be like, yeah, that's why I got a man. You ain't got a.
Is that
really a flex?
No.
Like I got a man, you ain't got a man. What? Sister girl, calm down. Your man ain't shit. So I don't know. That's not really something to brag about, to be honest.
This concept of you need to be married to be noticed is the reason why there are a lot of women who are in marriages that they don't want to be in. Because society has it that, okay, as a woman, you need to be attached to someone.
Yeah.
Like before you get to the
like
age
your
of
worth
30,
is tied to that.
Yeah, they tell you that as gonna depreciate. Uncle, no. Me, I want to grow up mentally, physically. And in the day and age we're in right now, mental growth is more expensive than anything, and it's very important. So not just for guys or not just for women,
for
both
guys too.
genders.
Yeah,
Before dragging somebody's child, make sure you have everything like you. So it will make it easy.
So you're a well-rounded
People
human
need to
being,
understand finding yourself or thriving or being able to do something for yourself is like oil on an engine.
Yep. Exactly.
A rusty engine is not going to move.
It's not going to do shit.
An oily engine moves. So the more you can thrive on your own, and by thriving, we mean adding on your knowledge, having something that's bringing you income,
your hobbies,
traveling, exploring,
exactly.
Like that's what we mean by thriving. So
Yeah.
in order for you to be able to enjoy what you think you have with someone else, you need to be able to enjoy it yourself first.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You need to be able to enjoy it. So people need to find themselves first before finding someone else. That's very important. Find you first.
But you know how some
Then find
people,
someone else.
they think that their potential spouse is like, they're going to be their savior, blah, blah.
I'm not gonna lie. I used to think like that. I'm not gonna lie because I've had relatives that have gotten married to people who are not financially okay, and I've seen what it has done to them. So there was a time I was like, you know what? I don't care if they call me a gold digger. I am going to marry rich, and
in this economy, you need to have low.
But when I was saying that, it was making me overlook a lot of things with men. You understand?
I can see that.
Because I'll be like, okay, man lila buga. But through lila buga, I'm mange nangu disrespect. Mange nangu lenen ak lenen. Just because I say I want to marry rich.
Yeah, that's actually a very good topic because a lot of people overlook disrespect and a lot of abuse because of money. And that's how they get you.
Then life happened, life changed. The world slapped me. I came back to my senses. My mother prayed over my head because she needed to pray.
Yeah.
It was something spiritual. And then I was like, I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Like, I have to get my shit together.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly have to get because some days I would wake up and, okay, my mom, she gives me anything I ask. But Lolo Bekan, every day, mommy, don't my only. Oh, baby, I have to get this, I have to get that.
No, you're right. No, you're right. No, you're right.
No,
you're right.
like, honestly, I'm telling you what happened to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, Bekan, like, how long would I have to be doing this? Okay, I'm working, but my work is not, it's not paying all my bills. So what I did, I buckled up. Started learned a few skills
here and there.
I did an engineering program. Fofu ma xamne fofu jang bang fa mo ngi wañeku ma yoko ko fa ma xamne comme buguma dem fi or whatever, that's going to keep me on track. Ma buy lol yep and I focus. And look at me now.
Period. Clock it.
But yeah, it can take time.
It can take time. Oh, no, definitely.
It will take time.
Yeah.
But it's sifila neka.
Yeah.
If I can do it, someone else can do it.
Yeah.
Like I used to be so dependent. Like very dependent. So my man is my bruh, the rest of my mother uni. Like honestly. Honestly.
Like ni people understand is amal sa bopa dafa neede. Bula kenna end of month nga receive sa xaalis yaa ko liggéey lu la neede su la neewoon sa tee nga jël ko yëpp saraxte ko toog nga sa boss la understand nga waaye gis nga moment nga de nekk di latte nit every time jox ma foofu la yabaati dee ñëw élégasi bi na la woon kii dafa suuf trop every time mu ñaan xam nga lan moo gën a metti nga dem ñaan di mu la aw ak nga amal sa boppa time jinda nga jël sa xaalis cash down ne ko am jaam mu jox la ko comme nga jël ko ni nga xool di nga xam ne ok comme maa ko jëndal nii ak suma xaalis du dara daaw ko dafa nee si xool like man dama bu ma liggéey du tee I feel like first thing nu ma musa jënd sama bopp first week bu ma jënd sama bopp the way I was if you see my teeth here I was like
it's like I use my money girl it's my money
it's mine you ain't carried me for my head it was not cow it was not how it's week I know it's expensive I said God this is my own because my auntie yaga na ma jëndal week haga every time I'm like I understand yeah but imagine a low jëndal sa bopp dafa nee so I feel like every time don't get me wrong so partner si dañu dee mën a dimbale here and there but getting it for yourself
nothing beats it.
Exactly.
No, for
so
sure.
So it's respectable, Pamela. Yeah. What it reminds me, comes my call it, and I'm still in bed. She used to be so pissed.
Yeah.
Like she used to be so, what you they do na bete now? Oman picking no they lead on the bete. With my mom, she doesn't care if you're going to work or whatever, but in the morning, you're going to wake up and do something.
Can you hale mom kui udone lo bajanta.
Lola la mune ko dama he pondi tanka. Morgan pondi tat.
I never heard of that before, but
Pundi tanka. Like dust on your feet. It's better than dust on your ass. Because no, but I'm serious. I cannot faramfache it like that. But if you listen to it, Pundi tanka. Morgan pundi tat.
This one is
Mom hamna fuma wa he. Mona mire. My wa me squinch eyes on it. But if you look at it, and then parents need to encourage their children to do something. Like
to be productive.
I've come across some parents that would dinen ensen domi lo hamne antalunko. Te lolu mo len they push into accepting
anybody.
Thank you. So parents too. Parents too. Come here, I'm so dumb. Can't book this dumb and we toxic kid before them gojo. Encourage them to do something. Let them learn a skill. Skills is very important. Like exactly. I did a whole automotive engineering program. A whole fita garas.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
So skills are very important because do they ham kanlala de amanjering.
That's true.
Do they expect stuff? Fenen foko expected. Fofunga they use their knowledge. And with the way life is going, as a person, you're not just depending on knowledge anymore. You're depending on skills too.
Skills,
Like in the way life is going, if you want to thrive more, you're going to be educated and skillful. Because most of the jobs, you get AI, robots. But there's some things that some skillful workers can do.
They can do that that AI cannot do. That's right.
Example, like, China, they like handcraft. If you see how much time these people dedicate into handcraft, that is top-notch skills.
AI can't replicate that.
AI can't replicate that.
No, you're right.
Recently, that trending crochet pieces that are trending on TikTok, need more connected defa. AI can't do that.
Yeah, AI can't.
A machine can't do that.
No.
That's the thing. Like, have something. Have something going. Being it boy, girl, have something going. The respect that goes with having something of your own, even not of your own, but something you're doing
that you worked hard for,
that you work hard for,
you can see like the results.
Good. And with working, you learn. Like every day is a lesson.
It's a lesson. No, you're right. You're right. With life, it's unpredictable.
Is with the parents as well. I understand. For example, our age group right now. Soon jamono time be fake saying I'm like 5, 6, 7, 10 possibly. You understand what I'm saying? I know bunu hatan nelen sen kiri. We understand. We safe. We don't know say una don't tire for. Una say bad try for. Danga di ko assalamu alaikum ñu watina de. Ñu watina mo mu ne du dem de. Mo yeb dem de ñu fi. Yo nga fu ne lolu man so wore ñew sa kër bi dina ñew. Na fu ma langa ci Johnson. Fu ma hang around. Fu lay ton but danga gis dina ñi. I'm telling you like man gis na ñi ñoo xam dañu wacce liggéey pour ñu ñibi. It's an issue. It's like they don't even did that about mun ga dem ñom ñoo dé tej bunti office bi da nga ñibi dé because why ya nga dem siké bi so duga sé rek say mula wa if demagul sa morom ya ngi say lu nekk time la lu nekk ni nga nekk okay façon yoy no mo de just push sa domi pour just accept anything lu ñoo rek you know what dama bëgg dem because sama sona like literally gis na yena janga yo xam they going through that sen yaay melu len jama sen papa melu len jama like 24/7 ya ngi def you're actually doing great in other areas, ligay, you know, like
money-wise,
and everything. They're not even saying that because they're so blindsided by the fact that Oseagulo or Demagulo or Samoromi or Ki Dem Nasina
and my friend's daughter, my friend's son, she got married. What they gotta do with me?
Once in a while, where's a dombi? Like, I'm proud of you. Like, you're doing so well.
Exactly.
Like, I feel like, you know, you have grown to be in this.
Exactly.
Just a little words of encouragement here and there. We're already, you already linked and
my comparison.
Exactly. No, for me, like, thank God for me, because, like, my dad, he always says, like, you know, whenever, like, someone I know gets married, I'm like, oh, like, this person got married. Just see, like, if he happens to know the person and stuff like that. So I think he took that as, I'm showing him, like, oh, my God, they're getting married. It's like, no, I'm literally just showing you that this person got married. But he's always told me, take your time.
You know.
Like, don't rush. Because we've seen people rush, and it ends up being, like, the most shittiest marriage ever. And it's stuff like that scares me, to be honest, because I've seen too many people within the first year, I'm like, oh, this ain't lasting. This ain't lasting. Because first and foremost, for some of the examples, I'm not gonna call names because, you know, I have people that know me that are watching this thing now. If I start putting their business out there, they're gonna come and beat me. But what I have seen is people, as they get older, they're seeing their friends around them getting married. Then they're like, oh, wait, let me look around. What are my options? Oh, this person was running after me. Let me go for him.
Sometimes it gets to you.
It gets to you, As a human being,
As a human being, it gets to you.
But I don't feel like not to that point.
Not to that point. That's what they be doing.
Some people, you can handle peer pressure. Other people can't.
Yeah. No, that's true.
Honestly.
No,
I
that's
feel
true.
like peer pressure and anything is, but when it comes to say
it's...
Me, then what a best health to say.
Because somebody help.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, man, I'm feeling our parents are still yet to tell us the truth about what they say. Because si jamono bi fu nekk nii sa doom suy dem sëy comme wax ko dëgg bi lu fa nekk.
As in?
Tell her, auntie,
like, yes, marriage is nice. Marriage is this, marriage is that. But
the house you're going to is not your house.
Thank you.
You're supposed to go, when you go to Rome, you do as the Romans do. When you go, you adapt. If it's something you can elevate, you do that. But people now will be going into marriage with the concept of, oh, I'm going to mark my territory. I'm going to this, I'm going to that. Tell all your parents, man, I can remember when I was getting married, listen, my husband passed away. But when I was getting married, the night before, like, I went, you know, they muru. And my mom was talking to me like she wasn't even talking to me in the midst of people. Like, we went to the room and she was talking to me. That's going to be your new home. Like, there's no competition there. There's no scheme more like living. You're the youngest. Be there. Come, hang. So when I feel like when your child is leaving you, don't let her live with the concept that she's going to find enemies or she's going to create a whole nother. No. Tell her, miss, you are going to someone's house. Don't even tell her you are going to your house. Before it's someone's house. You're going
because they can kick you out before you even understand what's happening. Real.
You're going to someone's house. When you go to someone's house, behave. Comport yourself. Know where you're coming from. Like,
it tells a lot.
It tells a lot.
It's not so they like Christians. I don't know if Christians only, but maybe some other this thing. So they engagement. They have this like basket they call the shukupline. And there are like things that are in there that they'll tell you like what to do with it, what to do with it. So at one time I was some of my women don't engage, obviously. There's this pursa and wing and thread. So they'll tell you this. So let me secure jekar. Is you're not there to actually tear apart the family.
You're the needle and the thread.
You need to sew the family together.
And then they will give you rice.
I like that. I like that.
They tell you, sutura.
You know, these things.
You
should actually witness this type.
You should actually witness like the culture when you're going to live in.
If you have any relatives that are getting married, please invite me. I want to see like what's up.
They tell you the malo. Yeah, what a sutura sa. Living. Korom,
these things
like that.
and they give you like the different denomination of the Gambian dollars the transu and they tell you you should
if the one that wants to toast you I could tell you from now to go and find that boot.
They start from the handwriting because they can literally tell from the handwriting of the man, like how the man is or what type of man.
Oh yeah,
they can tell.
This is all new to me.
Man, something is off. The handwriting is not.
We must find a day.
How's your handwriting, Chaser? They're gonna be like, Chaser, I don't think you're suitable. Your handwriting is looking shit. But I'm curious to know from your perspective as a Gambian man, have you had like a lot of pressure coming like from your mom and stuff like that about like getting married? I mean, because you're in your mid-20s now, so
mid-20.
If he's maggot, then what are we?
No, we
then me, I mean,
when I leave that one.
Okay.
Leave it.
Okay, he's maggot. So how do you feel about like the social pressure as a Gambian man?
Based on what I see and
what your interactions, what you've experienced as well. Like what has anyone told you like about marriage and stuff like that?
The funny thing, this conversation we have right now, one of my friends, like we were a childhood friend, he came to my house yesterday. And guess what?
You were talking about it.
As soon as he get in, manako nakasa jabar, munema getting divorced.
Yay.
I understand. He's my age. Wow. He's my age. But again, the reason why he got married, I don't know whether you guys understand this in Islam. It's any religion, like you go to an extent whereby you have iman, you don't care about the world anymore.
Yeah. You're spiritually
spiritually
devoted.
Your
religion, your deen,
So he doesn't see anything else because he be like, world will have I understand. So at that moment, because my iman was so high, like I don't want to engage with anything. You understand?
No, that makes sense.
And he was like, when I get, he went for 4 months of like knowing the religion, going outside, and if you do such things, you easily get connected to God. So he was there for 4 months. Then he got back home. So the first thing he did was, because he's like, one problem he have is girls. You understand? The main reason why I really want to get married right now because my temptation is so high.
Okay.
That
takes a lot of level of self-awareness to know.
And it's also one of in our religion is reason like that it's permissible for you to get a wife, but you don't have to force it or to force the person. So what he told me was, because my iman buying high, I needed a wife. I started calling my exes. Like
Meso.
He doesn't even choose or find the right one. He just wanted to get married. You understand? Problem here for film started one. Of course, because at that iman by
so you're on a high. So you're like, oh my gosh, I want to make sure I'm doing everything right and stuff like that. So that makes sense.
He went and told his mom that, look, mom, I'm ready to get a wife and stuff. The mom was like, Buko yakam to your halinga. But at that moment,
he wasn't thinking that.
He wasn't really thinking. He wasn't really thinking. So he called one of classmate. I forget the name. And she was also ready. Like she was also into the.
She had her iman too.
Yeah, iman too. But I mean, like less than 1 year, guy divorced.
Yeah.
Because the girl started switch the Momlumawa. I'm not taking side, but what he told me was like. Jahabi daf de waha benen goor daf de waha yenen goor te man xamna phone bi password am parce que man ma jëndal ndo bi phone so anytime ndo bi su nalawe dam duma de buga laal phone am bi way dama de diga message telling so mune one time there was in the room like he constantly getting notification but the girl was sleeping. Then he decided to
open it and check.
There was nothing like nudes or pictures, but there is one guy who often send her voices about namanala de kana like this and all the stuff. Munuta control bobam at that moment. So he decided to wake the wife
up and ask her.
Mobile bi ki kala. Mom luma mune parce que jahabi hamna mom tie nako. The girl started screaming inside the house. Yo bawlo le la suma phone bi stuff like mune. Thank God that dafa control emotion am su nekk lo daf ko doon def loo xamante ne waru ko def because góor moom
yeah, some people can't control their anger.
So mu ne that's when come everything started and then mu ne bàyyi na ko baat mu ne the reason why nag lu tax ma wax loolu mu ne moom dafa yaakamti bagage yi. Number one, I don't know what wife should be like, how I should treat a wife. I don't know Islam know how to approach a wife. So mom, because the iman was so high, he was like, I just need to get
yeah. Hangalo look a cause because he didn't find himself. You remember when I was saying you need to find yourself? As a person, you need to find yourself. You need to find what you want and what you don't want. What you can accept and what you wouldn't accept. What you can take for a person and what you wouldn't take for a person. You need to find that first before you can fit someone else's child.
I've got of one question.
Makes sense.
Do you understand? Marriage before now, Yonko, she is love. Abi now, so you get to know the person, you know, and stuff like that. When did he get to, I want to settle down and just marry anybody?
No, the thing is, from what I've seen, like in relation to like Islam and stuff like that, I've seen a lot of people where it's like they hit that peak of like wanting to be religious, making sure like not only like, you know, fulfilling the 5 pillars, but all these other things and stuff like that. So they think the natural next step is marriage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And one thing I will say, like in talking about like Islam specifically, is that before you get married, both boys and girls, do your research about your rights as a husband, rights as a wife, first and foremost. Secondly, I think what religious people seem to not get is that if you don't get married, God is not going to cast you to hell. If you're not married, He's not going to cast you to hell.
Nah.
It's nowhere in the Quran does it say if you're unmarried, you are going to hell.
The thing is, I just don't get. I don't get this whole concept of I'm gonna settle down, so I'm just gonna go with just any person.
Oh, that's what they be doing.
You don't know the person.
You don't know the person well.
From the stories, like he's calling his exes and then later on classmate and stuff like that. You don't know the person. I mean, don't get me wrong.
You know them from like a surface. Yeah, you know them from a surface level. Exactly.
You never just book a settle down.
And
now,
there's a process too.
Book a settle down now. Why you halatulo elik?
No.
Halatulo. So you don't just do correct.
Yeah.
Just
mind you, there's supposed to be like a courting period where if you want to do it like the halal way, purely halal, you go to the father, the mother, whatever. But then y'all can also actually go on dates, but obviously have like someone else there. Yeah, you can have an extra person. Exactly. But people don't do that. They don't do that.
Yeah. You could just exit anytime.
Exactly.
You could just, you know what, I'm going back.
Exactly.
But let me tell you, you see in Christianity, as soon as you step your foot in that church, now that one they go recognize you. Anybody else, now you. So no, for real though, because soldiers do it.
Yeah.
Christian, you they say they don't get to go inside that church again. Bobu len ham bena bobu binga jeli. Moto Christian,
what I guess Balanga they say, sir.
Just say no.
Balanga they say, you're gonna go counseling. Being it either, so you go counseling.
It goes with Islam. That's all daily.
After that counseling, 3 months prior to your wedding, every Sunday after church, they're gonna announce, Madan and Chase are to be married. So and so they. If you have anything, say it now.
Forever.
You think that forever hold your peace? That's not one time.
That's what I thought. I thought it was the day of the wedding that they say.
But I got the stats though. It says rise of singlehood. Gambia's maiden marriage age is slowly rising. Women now marry around 22 to 25, men around 26 to 30. That's UN data. But more people are delaying marriage to focus on education, career, or just enjoying their freedom, like now compared to before. So 40% of urban Gambian women aged 25 to 34 have married, compared to the 25% in rural areas. City life is making independence sweeter.
I mean,
guys, I feel like the
city life is making independence sweeter.
Yeah.
No, that I think the reason why every man and a girl nowadays they just want to jump into kila buga say is the expectation.
Yeah.
Imagine you've been with someone, you don't deeply know the person. Obviously, if you like someone, you show them what you want them to see. That's everyone does that. It's only if they genuinely like you and they want something better, a future. That's when they will tell you, okay, Manila Amel, so I don't want to lie to you, because at the end of the day, it will always reveal. You understand? So imagine me right now as a chaser. I see someone I like. Okay, Chapana and Dovi mom, she doesn't fuck with someone who is a brokey, right? Like, I can literally tell if somebody don't fuck with somebody who ain't got shit. You can tell nowadays. I promise you that.
Yeah.
Because the reason, take example of like recent marriage, you know how much then they say like the event 2 days, 3 days, less than 4, 6, less than a year, divorce be a guy divorce now. Ask me why? Because of the expectation. Imagine Koko Mula don't defaral yep nga for oh he's the man or Jahabila Buga and other stuff. Then nga duga then nga hamne okay kilum non def ye pour mo impress la, but he or she is also having financial issues. He's not even mentally stable, physically. You understand? So imagine then you find out all this okay. Mom. Because the love was never there, so it's easy for you just to back up. You understand?
One of them didn't invest time to know who the other person is.
It's a competition of who cares the less.
Conversation.
No, some people, and the thing is, that's the problem. People don't try to have like hard conversations. If you want to genuinely
what is your
be,
favorite color?
forget about that.
What do you want to drink and what do you want to eat?
Thank you.
What
do you want to have kids? What is your financial habits? You know what I'm saying? How's your family?
How do you know?
We can figure
how
out
do you manage your finances?
Exactly.
Like, don't be how much you make.
Yeah.
And this is for both men and women.
Yeah.
We're not talking about just one gender. We're talking about both genders. Don't be just particular about office book. And see, there's something called loans. You understand?
Borrowing from friends, borrowing from family. Yeah, don't.
We are in the corporate world. You are eligible to loan that will collect from your salary. You understand?
But social media also play.
I will get to that part. I will get to that part.
Invest time into knowing our partner. And when I say invest time, not what he likes or what I like.
Yeah.
What's your
favorite food?
What like and what
What's your favorite food?
I feel like they don't have the hard conversation.
No, they don't.
You should be worried about how both of you are managing, how both of you can manage or will manage $5,000 if both of you are going to be under one roof.
Exactly.
What is your genotype?
Exactly.
Are you mentally ready to be together? Are you healthy?
Are you ready to have kids?
Do you want to have 5 kids or 2 kids? Do you want to have one? Don't you want to have kids? Do you want to tell him that you cannot have kids? All those things.
Yes. Does your family? That's a very good one.
Does your family practice FGM? Because me, Hannah Victoria Decker Sam.
We know they do that one for you.
No single human. They cut my baby something.
Exactly.
Not even here.
Exactly. We don't do that.
But man, recently I came to a conclusion. Whenever I get married and I have kids, I will never come suma dombu jigen do musa duga.
It's not even healthy. It's not Islam.
It's
I don't
not.
care what
It's
y'all try to
really
say.
not.
It's not Islamic.
It's not
I don't
healthy.
care.
Okay.
I don't care.
I know this is not part of the topic.
Yeah.
But I've always come need that mokowa. And then I was shook. Actually did my findings and I found out.
No, we're gonna have an episode on FGM. No, for sure. We're gonna have an episode on that. We're gonna shake some tables because some people.
But especially so how many you ask a partner, them get the aga stage where we're going to introduce a family. Don't be too ashamed. Do they rusa nyan halis? Mom do they rusa was simisambobi? Why should you be ashamed to say, okay, baby, I want us to talk about our finances. I want us to talk about, okay, do you want 5 kids? Or I don't want 5 kids. I want 2 kids.
The expectation.
Okay, come from you as sincere as
like
exactly.
Pour into each.
And not only that, when you Google, there's a lot of questions that if you can't think of like a question to ask them, like important questions, there's literally you can literally know the person, literally, and I think that will come to there's a point I wanted to make, but I'll pause on that. But the point about like having that conversation, but also being able to let go. Because a lot of people, they will know that the person is not for them.
They're still.
But you know what I'm saying? So this all like falls under the category of, let's say, rejection, letting go of the future that you thought you'd have with the person, for example. Yeah. So like, this one is how they go. This one I can speak from experience. The grief of a future you thought you're going to have with somebody. That's the part that gets to people. Because not only that, like, you picture the home, wedding, family, blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, boom, it ended. Either you find out, like, for example, you're talking about genotypes and stuff, saying that, okay, y'all want to have kids, but you don't want to put you don't want to put your future kids at risk or whatever. Like, for example, let's say religious issues or whatever. Or the person cheated on you or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so many different heartaches. So I would say, like, or maybe they rejected you as well. Rejection is also a part of it, you know what I'm saying? Or having to walk away from something you thought you wanted.
Be something.
So here's the thing, like, it hurts.
It does.
Like, it sucks. And then letting go of somebody that you loved, like, it's not just the person, but it's like everything that you had in your mind. Like,
you have to let go.
You have to let go of it. And let me tell you something. Speaking from experience,
I did that too.
let me tell you something.
Flashbacks.
That takes a long time to get over. Like long after the relationship has ended. But if it depends on how deep you were in with the person.
Yeah.
You're in there deep with the person before you can. Before you let go. Because also at the same time, I think what I want, specific for our girlies, I would speak this one. This whole topic is for both guys and girls, but I'm going to specify this part.
Yeah.
You have to be okay with letting the person go. Because at the end of the day, regardless of what people tell you, it is you that's in that relationship with the person. It is you that's going to get married to the person. Regardless of what they say, it is you that's dealing with a 24/7. The person's ups, downs, highs, lows, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Let me teach them a trick I learned from my therapist. Like, when you're letting go of someone, you don't get up and let go.
You don't. No.
If you do that, you are coming back because you haven't healed.
Yeah. Exactly.
When you want to let go of someone, you start letting them go here.
Mentally.
Everything is here. Like, yep, si mind bila bula kenna. Boy, you don't go si mind bila son, si mind. But everything is here.
Yeah.
For you to let go of a person, you need to be ready here.
Yeah.
You not buy now go 2 days you go and put the corner. You need to be ready here.
Yeah.
Like bula kenna.
Yeah.
Nganit soko buy fi. Bang coffee. Some man be yo come degala. Some man be come mung sa yaram bi.
Yeah.
But your mind has more power than you think.
Yeah.
You have no,
Yeah.
especially your subconsciousness. What that thing holds. Now only God knows. Your medulla oblongata like this.
I swear to God.
Something else. But
Right here. Right here.
Easy, like,
Right. It's not easy.
Letting go is not easy.
It's not
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
Because this is a person that this is your person basically. Yen ñaar dem ngeen through the ups, the downs. Xam nga jamono neexoon na jamono naxari woon na. You guys have a history together.
You already know how you are describing something here. Good Lord.
As much as it's said, it's easier said than done.
Easier
I'm
said
not
than
gonna
done,
lie.
for
It's
sure.
like when let go. Oh, let go. I'm gonna go. Just let go. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Easy wood.
It's not easy.
Let go can take 10 years.
I swear.
You go, they hold on to
Let
that.
it-
I know. But
let it go that
you know,
far.
with the help of your sabopa,
Yeah.
knowing what you want, yala, pray about it basically. If you're not sure
Trust
about
me,
it, pray
that-
about it.
that-
If you
that's
don't know
what
what to
helped.
do, pray about it. And fufula ne starting. Na neka di ko bayan na. You don't even you dang tuk sangale tingani. Tinga man ma bayan.
Honestly.
You look back and you're proud of yourself. So like, you know, it's not easy, I'm not gonna lie, but so holy, it's not good for you.
Yeah.
Why are you there?
Exactly.
And when you let
When
you let go, you let go for a reason.
yeah.
Danga buy key, wala danga buy tuh, wala danga buy nan for a reason.
Yeah.
You understand? We'll just buy because danga buy. So buy it for that reason. Come ham gonna liya tanga buy, buying you're on a steady path. Whenever you have flashbacks or temptation, always remember the reason
that
why
reason you left. Don't think about just the good times.
Don't
Think about the bad
good
times, please.
And if
Yeah.
you decide, okay, you want to go back, make sure you put that person down.
Yeah.
Okay, this was the reason why I left.
Yeah.
How can we make it better? Because sometimes, come muna mo just make a better thing mota. Man, I've been in that shoe.
Yeah.
Come buy on that. Yeah. That one.
No, this episode is it's triggering. Oh, good Lord. No. I get it.
I
get
to
it.
give this story.
No, I get it. Yeah, go ahead.
I broke up. You know, someone came into the picture. Me and we broke up. Someone came to the picture. I was like, oh, this is the right guy. You know, it was flowing and everything. You know, it was nice. We were
That's
talking
how
on
they
the phone.
get you. That's how they get you.
Yes, that's how they get you. And they got me, girl. They got me. They got me.
You were bamboozled.
I was bamboozled.
Led astray.
But yeah, long story short, first it was about, and imagine, I was in a foreign country crying. I was in a foreign country where I should be shaking yash and crying. You pay me. But so he said, I'm lying. I didn't go for a work trip. They told him that I didn't go for a work trip. I'm like, sir, I didn't even tell my friends I was traveling. Usually when I'm traveling for work, I don't tell my friends. My work is my work. My work is very private.
Yeah.
So gëmuma mu call rakam because rakam suma xarit la. Mu call ko mu ne ko ne diw mu ngi fi mu ne ko ne diw mu ngi Gambia. Mu ñëwaat mu ne ko ne but I told you like when I'm traveling come. So xam di am sax lii ka moo dee xam. After ñeneen ñi gis ko snap or streaks like that. Ñu xuloo okay it paid me because I really liked him like you know me I am a mumu for love but I don't give up. I'm not a give up. Bro, money come like okay I'm like I told myself okay I thought this was the one. Like I'm getting my shit together. Like I already have my shit aligned. Like I'm just looking for
the person to just fit into that.
I thought Nikila one. Hey, 2 days my enjoy. That's my 2 days my enjoy.
So boron de waxulo ko dara.
Lan wax na ko mom la ko even wasa. Wax na ko 2 days my enjoy because I'm trying to ask myself, okay, why is it now that I am actually getting my shit together,
ready.
And now that I'm ready, someone's child is doing this to me. It pained me.
Someone's child.
There's someone's child. I pray you watch this. So his friends called me.
Somebody's child.
I spoke to his friends. I was crying on his friends went back to him and like, yo, bro, like Hannah is really hurt from this. Like, come, just look past it. Come, feel it. So we tried to look past it. We were talking on the phone again and everything. Oh my God. The devil slapped me. I remember that.
When he came back to the
I remember that. The one that I love though. And we just have small issues. I say, I'm moving on to the next. That one used to nehal me until he wants to shop me. And you of like 2 months something, not even 3 probational months. You are telling me, you're looking me dead in the eye, telling me I'm not nehaling you. And he woke me up. And I'm like, I don't want a guy who's gonna tell me you're not gonna.
Rihanna, can I tell you something about men? Maybe not everyone, but your situation.
Careful. Think.
Great. When I was going to college, 2000 and I don't know. 18 college or whatever, college, 18 or not, 18, 19, right? So there's this one girl, right? I didn't know because my pacha class, so she often comes to the classroom asking for pen. And whenever she gets in, from there, Suma decks me. I didn't notice nothing. I didn't click or anything. That's when I close. One of my friends told me, "Chase and do with the fly like, buy your hand." I say, okay, fine. So then, mane haral sunye legi dama togal comme ma chokas ko ma hol. So ma mu talk. Numa ko ware mu def. Okay, I know. Okay, this girl loves me. So then we exchange number. So imagine mama like that. Ma test ko nyonge chat hamga she's the one putting everything out there. I want you. So now, because my mom, so my ego be because my mama like, I'm like, I'm the man. They like, I do what.
I'm the man.
So come on, come naked one here. Nyun gora, maybe neku yep there. Come so when you jigen so when you go down come up to the extent. Feka go be noble lade. Maybe the flan noble for the sake of okay, the fla come no ban word nga ma honte. I say desire.
Or desire.
Infatuation.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So you so constantly jigen mi nga ko damlan up. That day okay, that day ja okay, man I can control her. So lola gis nga the moment nga nge wax ni motana pa okay, what na ko buga na ma muy ñew fi mo mané so I will do whatever I want to do because at the end of the day she will come back. So man dogo no lola ko don defa. The moment she left me,
that's it.
That's when I realized, okay, she genuinely likes me, not because of what I have. She genuinely loves me. And guess what? I text her. I cry. Like, I'm a man. They say, man, I cry right now.
You're a human being. You're meant to cry.
I cry. I say, I'm sorry. I even have a video post on YouTube. Me apologizing. I say, Khadija Balalma, Khadija.
Yo.
Yo, time bumala bugon man la won tam na buga. I was going through a lot. Te koku dafa jila mu book flight mu dem Senegal. pour comme stress boobu génn si moom man temps boobu may chill nga may ni waaye bu ma bàyyee ma xam ne damn she was really ma try ba sonn ñu góora nekku yëpp nag de but I learned a lot from that. I don't take anything for granted.
Exactly.
I understand.
Some people like they take it for granted, and you see Uncle to this day. You see Uncle. The last voice because Momo in the was at my attention. Because go forward voice no. Please, I don't understand what's going on. Yeah, move on.
Yeah.
It's like Hannah Diglu na ko de. Dem ko Diglu be mo ne. Oh Hannah, I have high regards for you. So now you know my regards are high.
No, we will obviously come back when we know that okay. No,
but to be fair, though, sometimes some people will be trying to return. So still, if you're an idiot, still, I beg anyone that's trying to spin the block.
I'm not understand. Why would you want to wait Mom Aga to that extent?
Because the thing is because they take from what I've seen, they take them for granted because they're thinking the person's gonna be there forever and ever and ever. Yeah. So that's why.
And it's like, pride too sometimes.
Pride, oh.
I don't understand because you're you've been on this earth for at least 26, 25 time. 21, 22, right? Or 23.
Yeah, I started dating 2019. 1920 last I did. I was scared of girls.
Like, I thought you were scared of girls.
Yo.
When did you graduate?
That's adorable.
17.
27.
Really true. Don't even remind me of that. That was a good couple of years after I graduated high school.
I said we're older.
No, one point I wanted to bring up though was, this is for my girlies, and again, this one is when you treat singlehood as a waiting room. Mm-hmm. As in, and I've seen this happen where it's like, you're waiting till you find the man. So once you have the boyfriend, you don't abandon everybody and everything.
Why would you do?
Like it's a waiting room because you feel like, okay, how I'm living my life right now, everything is on pause because I'm single.
This guy.
You know what I'm saying?
You're
like,
are they exploring?
What's up? Mm-hmm.
Why do men always circle back to the women they want? Genuinely, what's the
I didn't hear you.
Why men like to circle back to women that they hurt? Yeah.
Genuinely, someone answered control. It hurts their ego to see her doing better than what they.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And sometimes what they do is they'll go to something, the thing doesn't work out, they want to come back again. Think you're an idiot. I beg.
There's a trend on TikTok that's going on showing people who used to be married. Mm-hmm. And when they've divorced, how they elevate, how they found themselves.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
How they found themselves.
Lying to y'all.
If you can remember,
I'm not being a Gambian jungle, so like I think at some point it got viral.
And then she was fat. I know who you're talking about.
You see the game. Even me said I was trying to caution.
But you see, Chaser, it all comes back to in the beginning of the episode when we're talking about finding yourself.
Yeah.
Chaser, you need to find yourself. When we say find yourself, not okay, this nas mabapa. No.
I understand.
You need to find and be able to accommodate yourself in a way behind can nala muna accommodate. Man tan bonde sans mama comme bari ayam bi dam ko dan kas dam dan ko angol manawa. Munema comme ba mi gañ daf mala ne ku muna deka man rek sama sam ko def. Munema yo mun nga dekas mama, mun nga deka anybody. And it's true. You see my tolerance level and my patience level is out the chart. Patience, dama ko over am what the day I lose it. That's it. More man dama nek nit ko xamne luma na dam la ko wax. Like before when I was younger, like man was bye come chill, lika bye nire. But now at the age I am in, because I'm not a little young my friend. Now I found myself. Now I found myself. I know what I want, what I don't want. So whatever I'm doing, I'm working towards that. But if I don't find myself, if I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just walking blindly. So for you to find someone else that's going to be compatible or that's going to be okay with you or you're going to be okay with, find yourself. And when you're finding someone, don't find someone that hasn't found themselves. You are not a savior. You're not with Jesus Christ.
You're just going to.
You will never know now. You will never know.
Actually,
I've tried that. I've changed somebody's style.
I've speaking of that, like speaking of potential, I've fallen into that trap multiple times. Yeah. Where it's like, the thing with potential is that that's where it stops for a lot of people. Yep. Potential. They don't actually meet the potential. Like, for example, you meet somebody, let me think, let's say they don't got money, for example. Like, they're not as financially stable or whatever. But they have all these dreams, they have all this plan, blah, blah, blah. And then so to you, you're thinking, potentially in the future, they would. But at the same, that's where you fall in the trap, because at the end of the day, like, you have to figure out, okay, you have to ask yourself, if this person doesn't actually meet the potential, am I going to be okay with it? That's something I've had to ask myself so many times.
What is the next
You have to. Potential is nice. It's not to think about it. Like, oh my God, like, yeah, this person, like, I'm seeing glimpse. The person could do this. He could have a lot of money. He could change this. But at the end of the day, human beings,
I think that is where the conversation comes in, having the tough conversation with your partner. Now, if you're planning to settle down with whosoever you want to settle down with, I feel like these conversations you're supposed to have with whoever you want to settle down with. Because you will not wait until you are in the team. Nowadays, you want to understand, trying to figure out things when you're already inside.
No la de wahaniti.
You know?
Gisna suma de mebe, okay, leer na mane, okay, come, mana chesa, gisna nyo. You see how I want me and Chaser to be when we're married?
Start from here, Some people think that marriage means you will change.
Built
No,
in a day.
exactly.
Rome had a foundation. I'm on lento.
Exactly.
Tell you jolud one day.
No.
So as a person, so they may be ngane man jigen bilabuga wala gor bilabuga. Start working towards them. Start treating them like come plan together. Fofu ngeen de muna xam ku nekk lan la buga because nekatulo yo kena. Exactly. If you come, there's a difference with being in a relationship and being in a committed relationship.
Courtship, son. Heading to marry.
Once you have so they may 10 nekune danga want to date borom for 10 years, being years. No. Mun ngena neka 1-2 months nga feel okay, come key. When you see that potential, start working on that potential.
Yeah. And if the person you don't see the person making steps toward it, you have to sit back and really think to yourself, like, okay. To be honest, and I think that's what saved me a lot for a lot of situations I've been in where it's like, okay, if this person doesn't change like in the future, what I'm dealing with right now, am I going to be able to continuously dealing with it?
Is he ready
and not
to
only
change?
that, one thing one of my friends has said, and it has always stuck with me. She always says, I like myself more than I like the person. And that is how she's been able to walk away from situations. And people don't do that too because they want, oh my gosh, that's another thing too. The scarcity mindset. But it's a double-edged sword because the scarcity mindset, but also the illusion of having a lot of options. And I think that's something we have to kind of, because scarcity mindset where it's like, you think that, okay, this is the only person there is, oh my gosh, nobody's going to love me, like, blah, blah, blah. That's the scarcity of options. No, that's true.
Because then
that's true.
Okay, you're getting at a certain age.
Yeah, you're getting to a certain age. Let me tell you something. One thing about it for me, because I've been single for so long, like prior to like dating and stuff like that, there's nothing that somebody can say to me that's going to make me feel some type of way. Like when I was traveling back in May, I was in the airplane with this one lady, and we were having a nice conversation. A nice conversation. She just had to come and ruin it for me. She was like, "Oh yeah, how old are you?" I'm like, "I'm not telling you my age." I'm ...
Yes.
She was like, "Hey, you better go look for husband." Look for who?
I didn't know they were dating the husband in the market.
Thank you. They're in the plane here. I'm not confused. Because I looked at her, I'm like, girl, I said, after my last situation, like, I'm good for now. Like, I'm good. And not only that, there's nothing that's going to move me to force myself to jump into another relationship. Like, I've already been through too much. I've healed. I've become more self-aware and more aware about certain things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, one thing I would advise the girls, something I would tell, and I always tell people, to like, you have to make sure that you, like you were saying, you're your own person, but you have to genuinely enjoy being by yourself. Being alone. Trust me, I've lived alone for a few years before like I moved back and stuff, and it was the best time of my life.
Yeah, imagine.
Even if it's just for a month, if you're able to do it.
So them therapists are then advice.
Because you learn so much about yourself.
There's a certain age you get to, they tell you try to live alone.
Yeah.
Or travel alone.
Travel alone. Just do things on even if you can't travel, go out on a date by yourself. Go to the movies by yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's when you start. And you're going to die by yourself.
God is not by yourself.
Sometimes we are alone in our houses. I'm going to leave so we are alone.
No, for real.
We're just there, but we're not there.
But we have the illusion of being with people because of our phones.
There's a phone, exactly.
You know,
So
social media and stuff like that. Yeah.
At least your side if I knew what you
like, you don't understand. That's my mom 24/7. What? No. Conversation today I'm like, good evening, good evening, cabinet among suma cabinet, like basi next day. Basi next day. So we're literally alone. And I feel like sometimes we need that.
Yeah.
You know, just
you need a little bit of isolation. Exactly.
so ma bëggoon yooyu la daan def guys yi kër su mel naan waa kii ñor na fekkat mu ngi enjoy on company.
No, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I talk to myself so much that I do it out in public and I keep forgetting that. Oh, there's people who think I'm actually
like money.
Because I look so oh my God, like this is crazy. Someone's looking at me like this bitch.
So now we've talked about the single. Now let's talk about the thriving.
The thriving part. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm kidding. I'm thriving. I'm just kidding. Now I feel like, you know, we touched on it a little bit in the beginning. Like thriving, it's like you're living life. You're not. I think that's another thing too. Decenter relationships in your life, like romantic.
Not just men, women.
Decenter romantic relationships from your life. Like it will happen.
Which one is romantic? Ships.
Okay, ships.
Situation.
I know you're right. You're right.
Something ships.
I feel like decenter that because the thing is, I feel like if you keep living your life, like I'm talking about planning for the future, going out with your friends, just turning up. No, okay, it's not necessarily just turning up. Reading, finding new hobbies, but just doing stuff. Sleeping, watching some anime. If you need some anime recommendations, I got you. but thriving where it's like you're not sad, you're not depressed about being home alone. Because that's some, I'm sorry, excuse my French, but that's some whack shit. That's whack. Just being home, oh my God, who's gonna love me? Your parents, your guardians or parents, they love you. Your siblings love you. Your best friends love you. Your classmates love you. Your colleagues love you. This relationship stuff, yeah? When it's meant to happen, it will happen.
It will happen.
That's how it is. Like it's a chapter, and if it's not meant for it to happen in this life, at least
as a woman,
you have to be okay with it too.
We have to understand that it's not all of us that are gonna get married.
That's it. That's
As
it.
much as it's painful.
As much as it's painful, it's true.
As much as it's painful, it's not all of us that are going to get married. And men too, it's not all of you that are going to have wives.
Yeah, I will have wife there.
Okay, well, we're not talking about
Then start thinking that mentality that, okay, someday I want to have somebody's child in my house.
The mentality has started a long time
Okay,
ago.
good.
Which is a good thing because when you're approaching someone's child, you will know that this is the child I want to put in my house.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
So please.
So yeah, we out here thriving.
I'll tell you something right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
It's not hard to get married nowadays.
No, it's really not.
No.
It's not.
That's one of the easiest things.
It's one of the easiest things you can do, bro.
That's one of the
But
easiest
then-
things to do.
Depends.
Hey,
Depends.
it's not hard.
It depends.
Well, I guess it depends on the family.
It depends.
Okay.
It depends.
Okay, I'm curious.
No, when we say takajabar, meaning the luxury wedding, we're not talking about weddings or ceremonies here right now. We're talking about taka.
Comme tu break na mata kaji.
Wow. Loolu nekk di wax.
At the end of the day, even
waxul lu àndal waxul lu ñu ngi wax rek comme taka yoo xam nga.
No, literally.
We just sleep, wake up.
No, literally, like in Islam, the most basic, from my understanding, you guys can come correct me, but don't come and insult me, please. Anyways, the most basic to just get married. I know you obviously bridegroom. You have like the imam, and then you have like witnesses. Literally.
That's it. Like
If I'm not mistaken, I think that's the most basic, right?
And that's the most halal way.
The
bride price. Okay, yeah. So that's the most basic. So you can literally walk into the mosque.
Personally, I don't like all those.
No, that's the thing, and that's where it comes down to compatibility with like your partner with in terms of, you know.
I'm partner boo xam ne.
Buga xew buga me yaaya mu ngi yaagaat dem xewi jaamu ngi war a ñëw weesu.
Me, I'm the eldest, so I already know. Exactly.
Yàlla bu mu nekk taawi yaayam nag.
Thank you.
Wala mu nekk caa.
Also, people need to understand. As much as we're saying that not all women will get married, not all men will get married, but there's someone for everyone.
Yeah, that's true.
Like there's somebody for this person. There's somebody. Like definitely, don't they tell a guest?
Of course, like you will know. We can't tell the future. You know.
I'm gonna send it. Tell me that how many send it is. Ni do la de jela sa nonsense. Ki daf la jela sa nonsense. Koko sa waila.
Sometimes neku nonsense.
Yeah, they just use nonsense.
I'm not Nita. I'm not no de neka mama. You don't even need to tell the person I like you, or he or she doesn't even need to take. It's come the fact genuinely, you can feel it. Yeah, I understand.
I feel like it's not only relationships, even friendships. If I'm not a boogie, it can could jël lo xamanteni ya nga di tok xala sa ba nga ni ma.
Wow, luta wow.
Mutu mu di jël ki yene parce que suñu wul keneen ci di ko ki la. Like genuine you love the person.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to do my hair.
Send me some money.
No, never send me money. I will carry my stuff and go to
I was thinking something.
Right now, all glammed up.
I'll sit you different.
Yeah.
And you know, okay, Lee, mom rek la ko muna jela.
Yeah.
So we friendship,
Yeah.
relationship, we anything.
That's the things that with standards and stuff like that, you need to. You have your non-negotiables and your negotiables. The non-negotiables, if they tick all, let's say, 5 boxes, then the negotiables, you can this thing, but you have to be very strict.
Oh, yeah.
Both guys and girls, you have to be very strict about what you're not negotiating on. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's what helps you like weed out the people, so you're not in there too deep, and
because
then you are
one thing,
acting surprised.
As a person, you fight on your own to create what you have for yourself.
For yourself, thank you.
Create also
Thank you.
with a person, create also a standard. You not just about law am tay.
Yeah.
Some child from Adam comes and want to pull degrade la because of a feeling come okay, you, the woman, or young above go with standards. So there's some men, they would want to make you feel some type of way. You understand? Or both use as leverage to depend on you.
To depend on you. Yep.
Like, come the same thing, but as a person, bull nangu. Bull nangu yo, nga fight. Be aga for aga. Can you because of
whatever.
Because of the money deflan up. Because of suku aya.
For the first time make you in girls.
Exactly. Because of that, and you feel like, okay, you need to lower your standards. No,
don't
lower your standard.
Once you lower it, they will show you why you should not have never done that in the first place.
That you have
you took time to thank you.
You see that standards you have created.
There's
someone for you that is going to help you elevate from that standards, go higher.
Like so don't let people tell you the standards are too high.
When you say
there's a person
that will
be suffering
for everybody,
exactly.
That's what we mean.
Exactly.
As in, come because ne come dangamel no mel kendula buga. No,
don't let them tell you that. Yeah.
I'm nanitam. Why tamit yo ya said tamit kan ngai. You gotta see who you calling your need. Not everybody is your need.
Not at all.
You understand? Some people are just gonna come waste your time, mess up your head, make you hate the world.
But from those people you learn.
Yeah, you learn. But some
unfortunately.
Now Monya as Monya did like this. She's way did like this. When she don't go through the business, when she don't drop the
She is
I chopped English breakfast.
Which one is English? It's
Gambian.
Japanese breakfast.
Everything.
You better come correct. If you don't respect yourself,
you see, and you know what put her in that position? Because she's come across men that she thought had potential. Men that she thought, she was using potential.
Potential. Don't ever do it.
Now she has learned. Now she's moving in a different direction.
Yeah.
Now she's focusing on what is elevating her. Now she's focusing on her finance. Now she's choosing where she wants to be at what time. Nobody's son has to drag her.
Nothing.
That's what we're saying.
I drive my own car. I'm making my own money.
Yes,
I got my master's degree. I got a good, friend circle. You know what I'm saying?
You see?
That's me thriving.
She can proudly say that she's thriving. Like it can be a guy, it can be Chase is here, Chase is doing good.
Yes.
Chase is doing amazing.
He's an award winner.
He won an award last week.
Yes, he won multiple awards for his short film.
He's thriving.
He's thriving.
Angelica face of Gamgo. Like we are all.
And what about you? You have to gas yourself up now. That's what you have to do. Come on.
But
we're all thriving.
That's what we're talking about. Then by the depends on success. It's one thing to use someone as a gateway.
Yeah.
You understand? But it's a whole other thing to fully depend on person.
It's not safe. It's not safe.
I'm every day. I'm go.
All man for yourself.
All man for yourself, God for you all. They gotta, no man is an island. But then again, we can only take so much for you for a certain period of time.
I feel like nitula faking I def lu ba daf la muna dimbali. Thank you very much. So ñu pour yokal ma.
Thank you.
Yaangi ñu fekk ma ngi am suma business, ma ngi am suma liggéey, ma ngi everything. Xam nga everything is just going good for me. Ñëw la pour yokal nga ñëw pour wañal ma xolal We are going.
No, I'm going here. Munga amlo bugayib.
Yeah.
Man manyo. Man dam na like why like man because so.
Yeah.
I'm not.
What I mean,
So sunekte you don't come you need to find yourself and
you need to find
and then so that you can see the signs as well for who is trying to use you. Because the thing is with relationships, like I'm not gonna lie, it's going to reduce. It can reduce your quality of life.
Who said you spend too much?
Who said you spend too?
Your
own money?
Somebody's child that has business and is working.
Someone is
child
saying,
from somewhere else that doesn't even have enough.
What is spending
telling her she's
what is
okay,
spending
me I know Fatima, nah, me I'm looking at her. Me I know I'm spending 3 times what she spends. Me I know that. And they're looking, it's not your man.
I want to understand something. What is spending too much on yourself?
Exactly.
What did the person mean by that? Like, what are you, I don't understand. I don't get it. Like, what is, you that don't wear a wig, but I know the color is more expensive than my wig. That for sure. That leg,
I know
that
bust down.
You see? But you hear what she said? She said the reason why the guy said she's spending so much on herself is because she takes herself out on dates. So she buys herself. If I don't buy myself that expensive
who's gonna buy it for me? You know what? That's something I wanted to touch on. Thank you very much. Thank you. You just reminded me of something. You know how people, and I've heard this. That's another thing too. Before I get into what I want to say, there's certain comments I've seen where it's like people are talking about their experience, and then y'all want to come in the comments talking about you're lying. Just because somebody experienced something and you didn't doesn't mean that they're lying. No. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyways, as I was. To my point, some people, they're waiting, specifically girls, I've seen this from girls, I don't know about guys, where it's like they're waiting to have to get married so they can do whatever they want to do type thing. Like, for example, I can't wait to have vacations, Hey, so what, now, okay, here's the thing. Now, let's say you wait till you get married. Now, the husband that you married, now said, forget about don't even afford. Now, they don't like to travel. Now, what are you going to do?
Yep.
What are you going to do now? Because you waited for husband to do this. What if your husband ends up like not liking some of the stuff you don't?
Which one is?
That's why that's why if you can do it now, do it. Because another thing too, you might die. Now you don't get married. Now what?
I feel like it's not even about you might die. I feel like nitumla fake no la de jeli. Like you meet me traveling, you meet me, taking care of myself. Mange jenaluma war def perfume def everything. You know I'm high maintenance. So you respect yourself when you approach me. Don't like I feel like you're not good and then you kiss me. Wow, kid for Sarah, but I didn't ask for your money. Did you give me the money? No, I'm doing it for myself. If you cannot add on top of it,
don't reduce it.
Don't reduce it. Exactly.
Very much. Exactly. So I don't understand is or the more hard being so danga wara hard pusa jikar mo defalako.
Or they wait till they want to get married so you can don't wait for that. If you can travel,
go do vacations yourself.
Do vacations yourself. Go out with your plan like a group trip. Like all of that is fun.
Actually, sometimes cheaper. I'm telling you, as someone that loves to travel on a budget,
we have so many.
We are traveling on a budget, gang. Do you know how long we've been traveling on a budget?
Yeah.
You know, experience, but no, it worked in the new air.
Yeah.
Because when we had our first block in traveling, then Muna and your maneuver around it. Because why? Prior to that, we've seen how traveling alone, being stuck in someone's country and not have come dundan and alone. So when the big one came, it felt like cake. It felt like cake.
So my girls, my guys,
we explored.
This vacation, yes. Yeah. When it's time to do vacation, you can do it. But before that, go and travel.
You will be on that balcony with someone.
I think that's enough. People think that the life pauses because you're not married, and then you have to wait. You're a human being.
Life doesn't pause.
Please.
No, you people understand when you make a life after marriage. You don't know what you're going to meet there.
Thank you.
You know how much
Thank you.
You're right now linga gismesa singlehood be. So do you know nga pesa movie yourself ba enjoy ko sa boba. Nga vacation nga dev ko.
Exactly.
Spoil yourself. Buy nice things for yourself. Do all these things for yourself. So if like si bisa partner bisu ni dafa just yoka. What if ko defu loko you're still doing it for yourself. So what do you mean by
yalla daf la may partner bo xamne comme dafa niw doole but comme yeen ñaar bugante ngeen comme it's common sense dafa la baby am la bari de li la am wa yokko ko fofu that is also appreciative comme mu la wone munuma la jox lo am de Why man lila muna yok si yow.
Correct.
You understand? Which is respect, which is maturity, which is love, which is willingness and caring. So lolu tam it counts. Lolu tam it counts. Comme kul am nit wam ne dega la wa nekut ñu am alali rek wara di sey.
Waaye ñu am alal sometimes nit nga gis ko am alal te du mee. Am na ñeneen ñu am alal ñoo xamante ne dañ bon seen bopp da nga gis mu óor na la kii am na alal waaye alal bi anam so what's the point mu ne la yéen a seey du am bi de yéen a seey si mun bi la buga bi sometimes yow man de toog nii sometimes maa ngi strand suma last 300 bi you see me and chocolate we are like this I'm stressed. I want to
understand. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. Now understand.
When we were younger, when we were going to the club, if I'm drinking tequila or something, she's eating chocolate.
Now she understand.
You don't chocolate you know I'm my last $5 and you don't understand that chocolate be doing something to me. I need it, to survive for the next day.
No, understand.
I want better chocolate.
No, people have their different ways of.
I understand. I drink what I go and sleep. You see tomorrow, let it.
Tomorrow is future liquor's problem.
She's thriving in her chocolate world.
See, that's another thing too. Finding it's the little things.
It's the little things, and
that
she did
make it worth
herself,
it. Like honestly,
and she appreciated it. Neku lu nekk nga war a xaar doomi jàmbur. No.
You can start small. I remember the first three bu ma dem ak suma group bi jaay comme the ones I grew up with. The way we scrambled ourselves with all these $25 and $100 we had to enter that Senegal. But we went for 2 days. And you guys had
thank you.
Yeah, I remember.
Thank you.
You see that work that we did outside, we don't go to all these fancy places, but we went to Senegal. That's the important thing. We left the country, went to another country. We had our time. And when we came back, we were like, you know what? They won't see restaurant and they was about gaining, enjoying.
You went to a new place.
Important. Do fancy. I'm not doing it for people. I'm doing it for myself.
And it's life. You live once, as my aunts and my mom say. You live once. YOLO. So you have to literally enjoy yourself. See me, if it wasn't for that, look, my friends, we live once in this dunya.
Nope,
please.
Never.
I don't know, maybe reincarnate. Oh my gosh.
See, you have another one that you are living.
You
have a plan B somewhere? Please tell us. You want to add?
You all have plan B.
Oh my God. Anyways, he touched on social media earlier, so I wanted to touch on that too. Yes. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes the pressure is getting worse.
Before we get to the social media, based on what you guys said here, come. Me, I'm at a stage right now. Kuma wale dama bugata. Dama bugata kade. Waita mi rosumako. You understand? Yeah. So, based on, I have conversation with my mom, but because of what my mom went through, she doesn't tell me everything. You understand?
No, it makes sense.
Yabu no sa maneko ya. Hamwa nyugi chahan nyugi konta nyugi pirim para mana mo manara mo use opportunity bi. Maneko ya. Suma dad, because I don't know my pops, right? I was like, suma dad. Bolendo say dengan bugante wala gay den la force comme yeen ñaar ngeen say
arrangement
wow suma dafa juk at that moment mu gena at that moment I realized ne ñom ñaar foguma gay den bugante maybe it's forced, it could be a cultural stuff or family force.
And you know how friends are, they will never talk about it.
They will never talk about it.
I asked my mom, I say, Mom, please, I'm not a kid anymore, talk about it. She was like, come ubi game the moment I mentioned that, Mugena. So that's when I realized, your parents might not able to tell you everything you need when it comes to marriage. But when you are grown up and matured, then okay, this is what I want to do. There are steps. Every Christianity, they have their own rules when you get to marriage. There are certain steps you need to take, and you have to. Islam, the same thing.
You can't force people, or if not, the marriage is null and void. So
I feel like the reason why you get into marriage or next 4 months, 3 months, and get divorced is because you at first foundation is baute. So they may see it will never work.
It will never work. That's true.
If I needed to get married right now, come my digger bopa money ni time be say now. And right now, some get I say. But I've seen what my mom went through. And the bugaluma ko jigena uma nekal mo go through lolo. So that means I have to work on myself. Because right now, if I try to get into that situation, so my alum go through, Jahabo maybe she will go worse.
See your fellow man. See your fellow man.
Structure board I'm leggy.
The funny thing, when I even talk to girls about this, Then they want, no, it's not like that.
That's what we all say because we want to leave our mother's house and go on suku aya anytime, any hour. See, I felt there was a time I felt like that.
Yeah, no,
I was like, shit, I want to get married. That was next time. That was before I got married. Before my husband passed away. I was like, I want to get married because I wanted to leave my house. I wanted to leave my grandpa's house so much.
And then you end up.
I was like, I wanted to get married.
You wish you just stayed home like this. So
before that, I saw someone's marriage. It opened my eye. And thank God, I think a year later, that's when I got married. But my husband passed away. But even with Lolu, come pressure bu nekk si I want to get married. Daf dee tax jigéen yi nangu lu bari. Góor daf laa ndam bu ko teg sa hay waaye benn néeg la am ne ay no, sis, don't lie to him. If you don't like a bunk bed,
I'm a soft girl, I'm sorry.
Tell him I didn't grow up in a bunk bed house. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Well, Hannah, I'm sorry.
I can lie on the floor because
Hannah, I'm really sorry. Man malawa jigen sula nobe ya. Su nekkee si karo nga tëdda sa dafa tëdda.
No, that's true. No, mom,
no lie wax.
No, yow as doo ko nangu sa.
Déedéet comme ma ngay wax jigéen su la man me I'm a lover girl. I have love. See, because they broke my heart doesn't mean I will not love. I have enough love to give and to spare, and I will give you love.
But we're not doing struggle love here. We're not doing struggle love here. I would not recommend.
I'm not doing
my young girls, don't be struggling here,
Marina's
please.
school fees is too expensive. For me to come and do struggle
love
love and not pay my mother what I want. Please, I'm not doing struggle, but I love love.
I'm from a broken home. And I'm not going to lie, it's not easy. That's not one thing. Because I've seen my mom go through first hand.
Yeah.
First, no bitado. First hand.
Yeah.
You understand? Man, that's small jigin. That's small bugor. But more don't max small bugor. Obviously, me do small papa. And there's certain things that play hell. Sometimes, okay, obviously, I know the man I'm dating is not like that. But I can meet like.
Of course. That's what it is at the end of the day.
So I'm in my head sometimes because my mom didn't obviously didn't know about settle down and stuff, and he's ready to settle down. Me too, I'm at that point or at that stage I feel like this is my person and I want to explore life with this person. But then again, as soon as Lulu Manyo memories.
It's like I don't want to go through what she went through. Yeah.
Go through what my mom went through. I'm not going to lie. So the shut up.
Me, I'm not
from my dad to my stepdad. Like like I said, it's not my dad, but like obviously my dad's family and so like in a way, you know, I can relate to your story. But then again, Sumaya has been in Jikaram because my mom got married twice. Second Jikaram was not in, you know. Moy lo lal. Gañu na yamna succès ci kawam. Munuma wax lu bon, but you know my mom went through it. And ba légui lo dafa traumatize Sumaya.
Of course.
Lo dafa tax Sumaya regi na. My mom can be in the house the whole week. Sumaya church moko digé ni ci kër bi. That's it. Hell, my mom doesn't go to hell. My mom only goes to funeral when the person is really close to her. I'm a choice. She's like, alright, cool, madam. Because of stress, my mom, I'm going to job for everything. And me witnessing that, you understand? Now I'm at the stage where it's my turn now. And you're
like, no, I'm not gonna do it.
Am I ready for this?
Man,
because my mom say, mom tam gi fogo ne gor bobu nonu. Like that's my person that only for mom do na mu gis affaire unfold and it's another person. I also have this woman bo xamanteni time dem na sere yon sa. Time bu suma demé gaay sen kër. Mu ne Malika, I've been with my husband for 37 good years and still now I'm still finding new things about him. When I say 37 good years.
My true crime people, the people who be sleeping next to their husband, they're serial killers. You never know. You really never know. No, that is.
Dinner with poda munyo. Bolegi kuku mumeko 37 years guy. I'm yeti do. Munela belegi. I'm still finding new things about this person. Suma ewote mujoma benen kola and I'm still shocked. Dafa bay dika munyo gambe pussy. To a point she was literally in the house. Monica officer. You go into that house and you meet this woman, Mungi all dressed up, she's in the kitchen cooking. She's not cooking for anybody. She just loves cooking. She's just cooking and freezing. Cooking and freezing. Because Lulu, I don't know, that's her place. That's her
coping. To like calm down. Yeah.
To a point. You know, and I asked like, but why is your mom still in this marriage? They're like, you know, she can literally leave. Because of us.
Yeah.
Now the mom is there because of Domami. Now why? Because if I secure them, if I make sure the papa be fair na Domami, you need to come to the university. Bunyi graduated, but settle down. Tell me what the mom did. She packed her bags and left, and the mom is living her best life now. So
Sister,
boy,
if
ak
you
boy
can
bi
see
ne ko
this.
nakay sa yaay. Ma sa ban dikala suma yaay ne kara.
Period.
All I get is calls. Hello guys, I miss you.
Period.
You know, we are here. I'm going with that. That's it. Do you understand?
I'm an advocate for that. I love it.
We have seen so many stories around marriage. Okay, as much as we want to get married, I'm not gonna lie because we don't know. The family come there. You don't know what is afterlife. The family say so. Do good CB.
Yeah. Boyfriend or girlfriend.
You never good boyfriend or girlfriend. You more experience and bubu dafa man ma ñew wala ba. Yo sa boss dafa wuté de. Ni nga duggé yow fofu no yo tam sa boss mu ngi la xaar. So I feel like when it comes to saying ngir yalla jël leen seen time. Du competition, du race. Kenn jox la certificate nekkul yow yaa gën a mun a sëy yaa gën a jonge loolu du sëy bi de.
Media bi.
That's what I was gonna.
You see, like how Lika said, she's sorry from a broken home. Me, I single mom. I didn't meet my dad. Like I didn't get the chance to because of the war in Freetown and everything. So it was my mom. Like come smile, come smile at him. For finance, bro. My mom as a single mom. She sent my sister to Marina, the same school. I went to Marina International School. See, Jigen. We know each other.
We know each other from there, exactly.
Jigen, mom Kena. Like I'm telling you, my mom used to work like 3-4 jobs in London. Come time those money me. I'm been a summer. Come them college. She woke up to go to work. I had 5. I'm like, mommy, what did you use to make with the camp every summer?
You know
where you go come, we go come. You go grab the money. You go work. Don't you basic goodie. Nga so young son boy. My mom used to fall in the snow. Like I've seen that woman take us from over there to where we are today. I say, everything I have is my mom. That woman tried for us in every way she can. She showed us that. Man munuma depensi gur. Man mare buga defara gur sa. Man.
I'm just kidding. I'm playing it.
No,
Please.
If I love a nigga,
you're gonna be the biggest trick.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. If they deserve it. If they deserve it. The rest of y'all.
Smile, come the day one. If Sune konsi gota la ko gissa, daf ko gene sanga ko. You know why? Because my dad taught her what love is.
You know.
Come small papa, where would they then go face her? The fact and yep, Halis be able to joko come. Mune ko Victoria, take care of the OCA. Come the ko no. Also the ko did it. Come top it all halay. Come. That's what I grew up knowing. Come my mom taught me come as much as you want to fight for everything, also love. And love starts with loving yourself. Yep. Like you need to love yourself to be able I look up to my mom because she's my example. So man I am not depending on a guy. But also I know I'm a big time hustler. Like
no,
you mom no you're a hustler.
We dey hustle. Lika knows that we dey hustle. It's not today. It's now we are climbing, but 2 years ago like acne don't hustle, son don't bomb me. I don't hustle. But yeah, I'm proud of where I am today. Because if the things I've seen in the past, that's the reason. Smile, what she went through. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. Like I don't wanna go through that suffering. I don't wanna go through that. More even with today I pray make you get picking. When gonna come. I'm disciple, I'm dumb. Because you know what? Them feeling them what a face to my eye.
Yeah.
I feel I owe her so much. So whatever I'm doing as of now, I am doing because of her. Like it's not because of anybody. Because that woman, she's a boy girl.
Yeah.
She's
the dad, the mom, all the roles.
She's the all.
Everything, yeah.
Man, look. Bro, do you know how expensive it is to go from North?
But then again, I don't go forget my father, so me. I mean, that is girl.
But Mara, come imagine Marina, a single parent, Marina, from nursery, nursery by high school. I just say single so exam you like charge when I pay for £60. Mala Jamana 2012, 2013. So that means I respect her.
Don't even remind me, sir.
Come them could emulate. Come them they book a copy lum they def. I want to thrive like she's thriving because she showed me that being single doesn't mean that your life is ending.
And she's living her life.
And she's living her best life. My mom in short and haircut. Rika knows that.
Auntie,
she's doing
respect. I love aunties like that who are living their
she's
best
definitely living her life.
I love it. That's what I can see in the future. I see myself.
Because come the mahal ni like no they depend on man.
No,
you can't depend on a human being. Period. Because even that, even when you get married to that person, and the person has all this money. Tomorrow the money can disappear. Now what are you going to do? Because I've seen too many stories on TikTok where it's like they get divorced, but then the person is a stay-at-home mom. Now the man just up and just left her because he was cheating, blah blah blah, up and just left her. And the sis was like, I don't know what I'm doing. We have I don't know how many kids. I have to literally stand for. That's another thing too. That's why I always tell people, make sure you have your own. Because when the time comes, because that's why like for me, with my previous like relationships and the breakups, that's why I'm still thriving like this. Because at the end of the day, I'm independent, and they can tell you themselves like, she rarely asked me for stuff.
I don't even.
Because at the end of the day, I cannot depend on anybody. I really cannot, because that's something that scares me. Because the person,
I tried it too.
But all start how?
No, I'm not doing that again. Actually, that was me before.
That's what
Me
I
next.
said.
I'm asking. Don't think because I'm asking.
I see.
If you have money,
as much as I'm independent, I'm asking.
No. Forget about.
Baby, I buy my own job here. When I just left the old job, I say, you know what? I'm not gonna work. I'm not.
She was in that phase. I'm gonna
Period.
find myself.
I just
When the economy slapped this girl.
When I started distributing my CV, I said, Nita, it's not me. This is
You
not
want to update it quickly?
No, I really wanted to be like the stay home. Like
I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do
I
it.
couldn't keep up.
I can't do
And
that.
see, I couldn't.
I don't know how
because the way
people do
my
it.
cash flow is beeping. Damn. Then my mother is asking me, Anna, food can be okay. Then I remember saying, Ronan and Pampers is waiting for me.
I was leaving the house like this now. Imagine someone owed me money and they came and paid me. It was 7K. I've already count like 5K.
It's finished.
I said, Tija, I never got a cash power.
I was
So
about to be
no,
like, "Pa, don't dash me some."
Every single thing I have to be asking, Oga, do you, Oga,
No,
do
I
you?
can't do that.
You know what?
Because
I
at the
love
end of
you,
the day-
but I cannot do that.
I cannot.
Because and that's why like not centering like relationships so much helps a lot. Because one thing about me, and I told this to my friends, not only am I a lover, I am a leaver. I will leave you. I'll leave you where you got me fucked up at, first and foremost. That's why I'm an advocate for one, break up with them if they're not treating you well.
Yep.
Two, make sure you have your own. That's one thing I would
like
always
it's
say.
important.
It's important.
Oh shit, bro.
Because let me tell you something, because one thing about it, there's such a thing as financial abuse.
Yes.
Because once some people know that
Yes.
you're depending on them like this, the way they'll have you running here.
Well, hello,
But that one-
is bisena gulo ko dire dang mame tuti mangi ligere. So buti hanga dem. Hey, na so you go put your phone down. You want to call, you are thinking baluma wahati. Hello, money hana home on 5 minutes. Ngategat. So I'm on sabos. Nga phone man har 5 minutes. Dem na to put small sola by time you come back. Dago dina na ko.
Okay, legi come yen mi neka into relationship. Legi definitely do this. It's not. I mean something, but I feel like you people are in more things. do this trick. Like let's say me, I'm dating someone who's working and I'm not working and I'm depending on that person. Now you as a person, try to find something for yourself. Come try to pull make a power move towards yourself, as in make a bold financial step to gather something or try to get a job and just show that person that you're not depending on them anymore. Now guess how the table changes with
And they change them down.
That's why beside no yoko tuti because come dem atu loko nyan. Guess how to cause about people when money. No. But he's seeing you thriving. He's seeing you young face at trip. You also call them and say this you're watching a face. Man no banyelo them face in the taxi be have when you fail pass. Yeah, no one pay pass school is being a damn smart.
Never have I done that.
Sit down.
But anyways,
Please.
God forbid. Please. Anyways, I wanted to touch on social media. And I'm not going to lie, even as someone who's firmly in my singlehood like this. Every let me tell you something. You open Instagram, everyone is in love. Anniversary dinner, care. Gender review, care. Proposals, care. I'm tired.
Who you love, who don't send Sibobu.
Who?
Who you love, who don't send Sibobu.
I don't know which one it is.
Who Ash the best. I've
heard it. You people, everyone is posting anniversary dinners. Everyone is posting proposals.
Posting throwbacks.
And ourselves. Like these thirst traps. So not all of us, but I'm not gonna lie. I think that's something that we have to understand too, as single people. I understand they're oppressing us. Each
It gets to us then. I'm not going to lie, it gets to us.
It can.
Understand it.
But at the same time, one thing I've always reminded myself
Hey, my
is
own
not.
jealousy is intentional. What is this? You know you have
No, you know, like one thing people have to understand is that like just like social media is just like a reel, as they say. It's not the full story. Like you don't know. And not only that, because I have witnessed certain things. I'm talking about social media is funnier when you know certain things that have happened behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Some of these people that are talking about, I'm not gonna say word for word because now if I say what I'm gonna say, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. But some people are talking about, oh my gosh, the love of my life, or what is understood doesn't have to be explained, or all of that sweet stuff. But you don't realize the man has 5 different bitches in the background.
No, why it's funny most of the time. And it's not intentionally funny because Lolo come someone me again.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But why it's funny is they say them then niggas in the present partner,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And that your partner is there telling me, oh, your gym videos are
Oh my God.
please, as much
And then some of them, we have to remind them that they're in a relationship, but then they get angry at us for reminding them that they're in a relationship. I've had that happen to me before.
yes.
Don't you have a girlfriend? Do you know what I'm saying?
Broad daylight, like
You post the person on your social media page.
It's not about posting there. I'm my you're saying that young home malahol. You must slow and then you come and deny the girl. Like you're literally denying her. Hey,
And it's not just girls, though. Some girls, it's not just boys, some girls will
for
deny
sure.
their partners
Oh, for
like
sure.
Peter denied Christ. You people that are Christian, you know how Peter denied Christ?
3 times.
3 times.
Do you have a boyfriend?
See, the
No.
second habit.
Do you have a boyfriend? No. Do you have a boyfriend? No. Okay.
Situationship, boy. Situationship more than that.
No, but my thing too is though, if you know you cannot.
It's a struggle. You cannot be. It's either you are in the relationship.
I was about to
Or you are
say,
the
no one is
singlehood.
holding you
It's
like
hard to be
this.
in a relationship nowadays.
Okay,
Just
but
be
here's
in a
my thing though. No one
situationship.
is holding any of you guys to be in a relationship though. That's first and foremost. So when y'all be out here fucking and sucking other things,
What did you say?
It's hard.
To be in a relationship. Because we
Then don't be in a relationship.
We made it hard.
no, here's the thing. Don't be in a relationship. Like it's literally that easy. Nobody's holding you like this to be in a relationship.
Situationship.
No, okay, but my thing is, if all parties understand.
Situationship.
What's
What
the
do you define the
situation?
situationship? Your own definition of situation, not the general definition.
Keep it PG. We got
Because me, I
some.
have my own definition of situationship.
Me personally,
Yeah, what's your-
situationship is like, I like you, like me, but I don't want us to be so this. But when you need me, I'm gonna be there. When I need you, you're gonna be
Friends with
there.
benefits. Okay.
Me, what I define as
Friends with benefits.
Me, what I define as situationship is someone I can with and sneaky link. Is that's what situationship is?
No, sneaky link, that one, there's an extra secrecy that's there. That's sneaky link. Nobody knows. But situationship, you can still be seen around.
Links, if some sneak link is like you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, but you still have
you don't
somebody-
need
No.
to-
Sneaky link is just somebody you don't.
Sneaky
My
link-
type of sneaky link, I
My
beg,
type of
it's not
sneaky-
me being in a relationship. No. It's just someone that I'm
My sneaky
messing
link-
with, and I don't want people to know who I'm messing with.
That's
Period.
sneaky
That's
link.
it. You people that are out here in multiple relationships, y'all ain't shit.
Y'all cheating.
Y'all are cheaters. And one thing about me, I don't stand for that though. I stand on
don't like
I stand on
cheating,
business for that. If I find
So
out you're
y'all
cheating
don't
on
cheat,
me,
huh?
No, me, I tell you, me.
You don't cheat.
Kids, close your eyes. This is close your ears.
please.
I'm a nasty person. I like being nasty with one person. You understand?
Yeah, makes sense.
So come.
18 and
It's the one.
This country right now.
It's the
man.
one. If this is the one. See, even if you don't like it, sir, I will teach you something
No,
I like.
this
we will do
STD
it.
race is nothing to joke with.
No, even this age,
Nah, how
Wait.
what
Speaking of
love
STD,
Hey,
I just found out today that UTI can have you amputated.
UTI.
Urinary tract infection. I saw it on TikTok. This lady, she clearly said, I got amputated because of a UTI.
A UTI that is here. How did it?
The couldn't treat. Mujoko sepsis.
Oh, whoa.
You know sepsis? Septicemia is Lolo kojo.
Ew.
On treating it.
Ew.
Do you know how much? We will leave that for
Yeah,
another.
we'll leave that
It's
for-
another. So cheating
These
is not fun.
these STD race, all of y'all that are out here.
Be careful, man.
Yes, these are the reason why they say get married.
It's not even about.
But
Chaser, wait. Sorry there. No, Chaser, let me make a point though about that. I have a friend whose mom works at MRC. There are married women who have only been with one man their entire life who are out here having HIV/AIDS.
Because the man is
Having
out there doing
That's
shit.
what I'm saying.
Exactly.
So the marriage is not gonna stop shit.
Very much.
That's my point. Y'all gotta.
That's not the
Okay,
solution.
actually, this one again, it's not for the kids, but like all of y'all that are engaging in certain activities, married or unmarried, I beg with these STD rates. I beg, I'm on my knees. Go get tested every few months.
Don't be ashamed.
Don't be ashamed.
Especially
Get tested.
for HIV. And me, I still do it.
I'm gonna probably go this week to go
It shows
get
up
tested.
in your... Come so they definitely and come back in 3 months. Nga defat ko. So I do it everything because I have a weak immune system. So I need
to be sure.
First time I did the AIDS test is because I had what's that thing called? Constipation.
Oh no.
Constipation problem.
my God.
She knows that's my sickness because I don't drink water.
because she don't drink water.
So
Because you're
stop.
self never they dry.
Yeah.
So I had this issue and I was really struggling. So I had to go to the hospital and the lady was like, "We're gonna do an AIDS test." I said, "Excuse me, you said come again, you say what?" When the AIDS test, I said, "Okay." So now JJ, I'm waiting for my AIDS test. See the way I'm sweating, like I did something. Like, okay, Lika, why are you sweating? Because you don't do anything.
No, but to be fair though, AIDS can be transferred through other ways. So I get it. I get it. No,
so she
I get
came.
it.
She's like, "Why are you sweating?" I said, "You're asking me." You're holding my AIDS results. You're asking me why I'm sweating. Man, please be showing me the results. Let me know. I said, "Don't worry, you come here and I was like, "Okay, fine." Can we go back to my constipation now? Please, I want to poop.
No, but I think the first time I did an AIDS test was 2016 when I was pregnant.
Oh, okay.
When I was gonna have my kid.
Yeah.
You have to do it.
You have to do that. Yeah.
I got it. So
Trust me,
after
marriage doesn't stop nothing. Yeah.
test.
Man, when I started doing the testing, that's when I realized then their hospital that are expensive. But when it comes to testing, it's not really expensive. I don't understand why people don't want to do
health
it.
is expensive. Because
not
we are buying
there.
all these perfumes and wigs and stuff like that. Health should not be expensive.
That's what I'm saying. All of y'all,
To be healthy, like.
all of y'all cheaters.
Yeah,
out
all
there.
of y'all cheaters. Yeah.
Let me tell you a trick.
May you guys get what you deserve. That's why I'm gonna stop.
Then they cheat because then they want okay, come smoke go neck with them definitely or whatever.
Go the time
Teach your partner. If you like to be kissed on the neck or to be
Yeah.
But I feel like it's not no. Hannah, I guess it's because how we were raised. I feel like the conversation you put it am colleague I say good it's like an issue.
Look at me, they have
Like talk to your partner. You will love for how many it's not everybody that likes this whole kissing neck thing. I mean you guys think it's all like hey smoke up kiss everything. Like if you know you don't like it, tell the person whoever you're doing whatever you're doing with.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
I respect that.
I feel like this,
Guys.
okay, you're used to doing this, but this is not me. Do you understand? Talk to your partner. Bala wouldn't try, all these things outside. Like try with that.
Well, another thing too, though, no matter what you do, even if you're the freakiest person, the wettest, you slip and slide, the person ain't gonna cheat, they're gonna cheat.
Guys,
Like,
let me tell you what
I'm
what
just
happened
saying.
to me.
I'm just saying.
So forget that I was that partner be moved outside. So there's one time, is it 2020 or 2019? Because I'm a trade fair that happen on stadium.
Yeah.
So Tambo, my active on YouTube, right? So they create content. So when started every day they create content. So there's this girl, come, hamare. Neko Gambia, mu joge America, hanga ñu. So much the moment the friend came to me like, okay, kid, buga wahayo. I thought maybe you want to take a picture and all that stuff. Didn't want the picture. Say, can I get your number? Because American la, dumo ko de yagal sa. Majoko. Imagine how we talked on that day. The following day we say, okay, I'm a Saturday limit, so Sunday I'm on Natami trade fair. So we met trade fair. Everything was fine. The following day let's be in a relationship. American.
Let's be in a relationship.
Let us be.
You don't wait now. It's love.
Love no get time.
That one is not even the interesting part. The interesting part, okay, man, yes, fine. We came. One thing about me, I like kissing.
Yo, use them big lips.
Yes, sir. So there's this time when you them see Ghana jackety. I understand. So you them see Ghana cham. You get kiss. You don't do anything. You just kiss. I'm like, I don't understand. Give me a hickey. I know what hickey is.
Yeah.
But then you would kiss it back on me.
Nga youth si batam.
You see back on me.
Lu da nga youth si batam.
I'm hickey. My
Ali léegi nga doog a xam luy hickey, but back then.
I know what is hickey.
Now.
But it's
I
not
don't
they
know
give it to
how
the girl,
to-
so you
How
have
to
to
give it?
Give it?
Yes.
Oh, God, Chaser, you came to the right panel.
We're doing this off screen, off the record before now they come and collect us here. I beg.
Abi, now you don't master the hickey game, Abi.
After that one, the disappointment that they get there, I don't go do them again.
But you
No.
see, she's bold enough.
Yeah, she
to
told
tell-
me.
But
Yeah.
that's good though. That's good because she's bold enough to tell me this is not true. Tedefata, your time is bold, them.
Dem ga jang.
Oh, man,
You see, guess now.
After Kumati a batam, now they was fire. Come here. Nah.
Not come bust somebody's arteries or veins. So the things that is passing in this neck are very critical.
The first time I tried, I have a lot of pictures on my gallery. Oh, that nigga is my typhy that a guy fuck fashion. Like, it's not fashion.
You they hide your.
And I liked it. Baby, give me that shit right now. Give me that shit right now.
I'm scandalized. Oh my, Chaser, is this you?
But they
My cinnamon roll is
but
talking
they
like this.
No, but
Chaser.
they like come the day back what's up and
No, the day back.
It's easier. It's
easier, boy. See,
Fufunundi.
being nasty with one person is that dahoko. Like it's not going to throw off your pH.
Nope.
It's not going to throw it off. But
It's
change
fine.
it.
I'm just playing it.
It they throw off your pH.
Yeah.
You women, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It throws off your
Yeah.
pH.
Them, the one that you're even with, that one can come and throw off your pee. But anyways, that one, sha. But anyways, I wanted to do a little discussion prompt before we go because I feel like we've been here for time.
For too long.
Because no, this conversation actually, we could probably do a part 2, honestly, low-key. Anyways, I have some questions to ask y'all.
Yes,
So we
please.
can do a little discussion prompt before we exit. So what have you discovered about yourself in your single era that you may not have if you were partnered? Go, Hannah.
I like working. Like for some weird ass reason, I've turned into a workaholic that I don't hate. I don't hate it though. Like honestly,
It keeps me going.
like it
No,
keeps
you
me
busy.
going.
Yeah.
Like it keeps me. Like I go to bed wanting to wake up at 5 a.m. when my alarm goes off.
Kind of really.
I'll wake up at 5:30. I'll go and sit in the kitchen, make tea, put my legs up.
I want to be like you when I grow
You know,
up. Me, I'll be struggling.
I'm better than my money. If I was, especially you know that boy that I said make me cry in another country. If I was with him now, it was long distance. I'll be doing FaceTime. I'll not go to sleep.
Yeah,
I'll be
long
doing-
If you're talking
distance.
to me, talk to
Why?
me direct. Don't go through the corners.
That used to
Well,
be me.
I'm not
Used to
calling
be-
name, but that's why most of
If
the
you're
time.
going-
That's why most of the time they are late to work. That's why most of the time they are late to work. And they'll be taking town trip. They will say, I'm the reason why they are taking town trip. It's not my business, though, but yes.
Okay.
You know, me, I cannot do long distance.
Okay.
I like touch me, I touch you. I go to bed.
Touch me, I touch you. You don't know what.
Okay, so Lika, what have you discovered about yourself that you don't think you would have discovered if you were
I
partnered?
just I'm a she a go
It's
getter.
like you could,
Go
yeah.
get it, yeah, but I feel like the like if we jai.
Yeah, she like that. She like Chona too.
Yeah. She
like Chona.
No, for real. It's not like bad Chona per se. But I feel like man, dama like Chona. It's true. Because I like to
feel like that.
dama like because okay, yeah, if I go with them on Nigeria.
Yeah.
And usually on Sundays,
Yeah.
it's like massive of lay empty. It's very quiet and stuff like that. Now, me, I will just have my 110 to 20, 30,000 naira. And that's not much. Right now.
It's really
And I'm
not
going
much.
to the market. The money them dinner that day. I just want to be in the market, man. So I can do the nyahandi. So I just play my lecture, no? And I like dinner jaya.
Your friend.
I'm not well, like it's true. But I feel like man, somebody won't be taking right now. So there's one thing that you can't take away from me is I just like to be at the service of people. Like the more like put demand in it. Like so much bit na makolte. Because to be
Dash me some
and
money,
me.
sister.
Then I'll be like,
sister.
you know what?
Since you like to help, dash me some money.
No, I ain't got it like that. You know, no, honestly,
yeah.
I feel like
money
that
for
would be,
data.
man, even Buma Dan def like the whole hair and makeup thing, like somebody will, I'm not nyumako hase, but some people don't go hase, some of my go hase. Like I'll have somebody just come, some had it normally. Nyorek and the man go defa for free. Like I don't mind. Man in general, man like put them in it, and I just like I feel like it's just
So acts of service
basically
is your love language to other people.
And I feel
yeah.
like smart I'm on partner, maybe cook the cookies. Even my mom does that. If they want to nyaka fight. It's not about nyaka fight.
You just love doing
True.
it.
No,
Yeah,
honestly,
just
All
something-
those niggas you with, they hate it when you do shit for people. And I hate
That's
those
what I'm
niggas
saying.
too.
Then they want to faida. Oh, you amlo faida. You can they use to you is using. That's okay.
But it's genuinely you want to do
That's
it.
me though.
Yeah.
Man munna best masola pur nit sohlandi instead of put a so I feel like with me it's just
that's something you've discovered that you like acts of service.
You know, it's my future husband. You go manage for me. Let's not say our house is everybody's house.
So, what about you, Chaser? What have you discovered about yourself in this single era?
Hickey boy.
He learned how to give hickeys.
Don't you let to hickey boy. Where are you?
A1. Graduated from the. Let me see. I like being with my close friend Bob, or the guy you always see me with. Yeah, he is the only person that I'm like, if I'm even stressed out, if I'm with him, like, I'm totally safe because he's into, okay, tailing and you're deaf, you know. But when I'm in a relationship, I'm fine.
How about you, Juice?
Yeah,
Me?
Juice. You want some?
Jay.
Vibes.
What did you find now that you will not have
The thing
fun
is,
with
mind you, I've been single prior to, like, obviously my last 2 relationships. I'm exposing myself. Whatever. Anyways, prior to that, I was single for almost 10 years, like from high school all the way through till the person I dated, like in 2021, and then the person I dated after him. So before them 2, I was single for damn near 10 years. Jesus. So I'm used to it. You know what I'm saying?
She's used to being you.
I'm just used to being by myself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's, like I said, I got too many ops watching me. I ain't going to expose myself. We're going to talk about it. But the other things I've discovered, but for the most part, the independence, self-love, all of that stuff. And I think now in this particular single era I'm in right now, I think has taught me to not be so lax about certain standards. Certain things I've been negotiating, I've overlooked. I'm now like, nah.
Yeah.
I can't, because that's what ends up biting me in the booty
Because
hole.
you found yourself, and that's good.
Self-actualization, exactly.
You found yourself. And
I
it's
did.
good.
Trust me, this one was anyways, like I said, I got my ops watching. I'm not going to let y'all have material. Go talk about it after. Anyways, next question. Have you ever felt pressure to settle just to avoid judgment or loneliness? And what has helped you hold your ground?
Nah.
No?
Nah, because
Good.
we come back to my mama. I love that woman.
Period.
She wants what we want. And when we say we don't want it, she don't want it.
Period. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
I didn't get
You've never
that,
felt that pressure to settle.
that pressure to settle because, no, sir, if you cannot do it, my
You cannot
mother
do it,
will
you
do
can't do
it.
it. What a man can do,
cannot
a woman
do
can
it,
do.
my mother
If
will
you
do
do
it.
me, I do you.
Those likes that you see me posting, those is my mother. If it's not you, it's the woman that get back to me. So please.
So what about you, Lika? Have you ever felt pressured to settle?
Some point in my life, yes.
Was it like loneliness or was it like the judgment?
It was kind of loneliness because obviously I did distance for a while.
It's hard.
Data girl. Go on.
I not tell you. Did I not tell you?
Now, long distance is not for the weak, I can tell you that for sure.
Yeah, long distance. And with long distance, there are advantage and disadvantage because sometimes, I just want to close from work and just go to my person and just chill and have a, say that and cuddle and tell you about my day and stuff like that. Now, don't get me wrong, even it's long distance, I feel for day naked, but I feel like sometimes I just need the
Need the you need the companionship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at some point, I was like, you know what? No, just call me. So do you need goodie bang?
No.
But then again, as a leaker, judging from what your mom has gone through, you want to come and be calling who? And my sister? I'm not doing that. So, and then thank God for my sister as well. Like I said, I feel like it's the way I was raised. There are certain things you can't really talk to
your mother
about, but I can actually talk to my sister. And so anytime I talk to my sister Lillian, she tells me, "You're really young, Lika. I got married when I was 30. But I'm so forced on me. But 30 years later, already. You young, and then I look at myself and say, you know what? Why would I be stressing myself? Do you understand?
No. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, as much as like loneliness and stuff like that, I have my people, I have my friends, I have my family. My mom smash me, I didn't date you, but that woman, man, like I said, the same thing as my dad. Obviously, I don't stay with my dad, but my dad is my G. So they made what and just isn't carbon in the car. I said, Harity, man, my carbon like cars.
Same with my mama.
Long car, you get everything and stuff like. And once in a while, do my day what directly? Then I come like or see what.
Yeah.
dama di mën a wane yéen xale yi da ngeen di yàkkamti jarut ko.
Yeah.
Say du dara.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? At the end of the day, this is me. Nekkut yéen or nekkut whoever ñu moom ma nekk di wane nit ñi. So yeah, sometimes what I beg, you know, the thing no long safe. You want to don't come back to that.
You know, usually like me, you know, I told you I'm half Muslim, half Christian.
Yeah.
So
Christmas.
funny this year it was like both the Christians and Muslims were fasting. So I did a ndogu.
Ndogu. Oh, I was
glad.
So Mugi Tombe smile, I'm not renovate soon. So I have this friend America. When he came. Hana no nekk def nu gaay nekk defaree seen kër yi dafa nekk dafa mel ni bëgguloo dem de. Bëgguloo dem waaye di nga dem. Ma ne ko wax Amadou dama bëgg nga wàcc I know he will watch this. He said di nga dem mu ne ko demo fen sama kër yi yaay maa ngi toog sampa sama tànka. Wow.
So have you ever felt pressured to settle down because of?
Me and my mom, we really have a strong connection because when my dad wasn't there, like I was the man, you understand? Because I still remember when I was born here, but then when I was 8, my mom, you know, would decide to go to Guinea-Conakry because she was here and no one was really showing love or care, but she feel like she would get the same thing, and it was worse, and it was crazy. So with all that she going through that, me and her, we have the connection of like, Lula Monti dal, hamana si yala la. Don't ever pressure yourself, but stress about it. So my mom came back, same shit. But one thing about her, she doesn't knock on the door, be like, Japalema or definitely dama pressure or do something that she shouldn't do just to feed us. That's how I started. Like I go to the beach. I don't even go to school. Like someone actually forced my mom so that they gonna let me go to school. But I never wanted to go to school because because there was no man. I don't know my dad. My dad left my mom for another girl. You understand? So imagine my mom going all through that. Luma dewa moneka. Bul mer ba yep si loxo yalla. Suma duma dem sa preso dara. Gi nga time suma dama buga takal. So gisee ko buga mom man may ni na la.
That's
cute. You understand?
That's
so
cute.
that's the connection that I have with my mom. That even suma dem outside someone piss me off, but when I think about my mom, I calm down. That's why when I step outside, I don't try to do something stupid so that my mom will like, so my dog moko this I don't fucking do that. I do some shit outside.
But I ain't gonna do it my mom first.
No, hell no, nigga, fuck all of that shit. So
Thank you for the parents we have. We love you.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Shout out.
Shout out to mama.
It's one thing for me to do this behind my mother's back, and it's another thing for me to do it in her presence.
You did
No, I'm not mad. I said, Auntie, give us
Give us some.
Have I ever settled? Have I made questionable decisions
Yes.
while being lonely? Yeah. Now, I think that for me, the person I was in my early 20s and the person I am now, two different people.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was wilding. Wow.
Wow.
So there were moments where it's like out of loneliness, it's like, let me answer this person. And but then after that, I'm just like, dang, I should have just held off.
Yeah.
I should have found something else. Like you people, when you have the what's the word? The temptation to text someone, I beg, pick up your phone and watch some anime, watch TikTok, watch YouTube, go read a book, something. Trust me. That's what's helped me. But but settled into a relationship? No. Nah. Because for me, again, thank God for my family. Like most of my cousins got married in their late 20s. My mom had me when she was in her late 20s. And I remember making a joke, like my birthday passed. I was like, I'm now the age that you were, like, you know what I'm saying, when you gave birth to me, and I'm the oldest. So she was just like, oh girl, like, it's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously the timeline she was in and I'm in now is two completely. Let me tell you something.
Times changing.
Back then, she was with my dad and stuff like that. And then, obviously, they had me, their favorite. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? No, actually, that's her favorite child, though. Exactly. That's her favorite child. I don't care. I don't care. but honestly, though, like, the time, I think that's another thing too. My timeline. That's why I like social media. Like, I'll be sending stuff to my friends. I'm like, oh my gosh, God, when, like as a joke. But like, as a joke. Because I already know my timeline. I think that's another thing too. Like when we touch on like leaving things to God, I think last year taught me a lot about leaving everything in the hands of God. Because trust me, the way I've had to lean on God, the last 7 months, God. But like honestly, thriving in singlehood, actually, to just wrap it up, you know what I'm saying? I think the best way to thrive, honestly, you have to love yourself.
Important.
Genuine. I mean, I understand, like, yeah, people who struggle with mental health issues and all these different things and stuff like that.
Yeah, that long one.
Yeah. All praise due to Allah. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think for me, I can speak from an experience of being single for like majority of my adulthood.
Yeah.
I think my last two relationships, I think it was a combined maybe 3 years altogether. I would say, but from 20 all the way to like 25. In fact, no, 17 all the way to 25-ish, something like 25, 26. I didn't have a boyfriend at all. You know what I'm saying? And so like, I think what helped a lot was finding myself, like she said. And honestly, I made it an effort to really get to know myself properly, what I like, what I don't like. And again, my support system, like every day I thank God. I'm so great. Because I feel like if it wasn't for them, and even my married friends, even say, like, her whole life doesn't revolve around, oh my gosh, I'm married. Like, she doesn't make it her personality. You know? Exactly. She don't care. You know, my friend Aisha, my friend Juka, all of them, they're their own person. They created their own careers, all of that stuff. The man is just a bonus.
You know.
It's just like, okay, yeah, that's my nigga, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's because of stuff like that, and they make time for their friends and things like that. I think it's what helped me thrive a lot. And of course, my daddy. I'm just kidding. Now, I think another thing too is like the experiences I've had. That's why I emphasize on traveling is because I've done that. I moved to America to like, you know, do school and stuff. But while I was there, I had fun. My first spring break after I transferred to university, shout out to UNC Charlotte, you know what I'm saying? I went to Texas with like 2 of my friends, went to South Padre Island. The following year, I went to Miami with like a group of my friends. The third and final trip before like the pandemic hit, I went on a cruise with my roommate and so I went to the Bahamas.
You got it like that?
I remember that scene.
Girl, we split that time. Yeah, when I was in my bikini and stuff, girl, I was in Bahamas.
You ain't in the bikini.
I was in a bikini. I posted it on my Instagram. Anyways, no, I'm just kidding. No. Yeah.
Me no have flat top enough for bikini. But you see this story, now me and you people, we go do it for this shit.
She's shouting as if in 2022, 2020 something, she was not in some club in some country standing on top.
But I was in the bikini.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always emphasize. I'm weak. That's why I always emphasize on traveling and just living your life because that's how I am. And anyone, all my siblings, my family members can tell you, I'm a free spirit. With the way I am, do you know what I'm saying? Like with the way life is, just like last year when I went to go intern, I went to a different country. I said, I've never been to this country.
Right.
I'm gonna go. And I had a good experience there. And then I went also a couple of years ago to go visit my mom in France as well. Like I love traveling and she was taking me to places. Traveling is fun. That's why I'm thriving because I got stuff to do.
Is this not why I say let us our trips align together?
That's what I'm saying. We're going to
talk about
so
that
yeah.
In the same country, please.
I don't think it will be good. But yeah, y'all. I hope you guys got a little something out of this. And you cannot shame the shameless because you can tell us, oh my God, you don't have husband, it's okay. We'll marry your father. Anyways, we have jobs. Like we actually have a lot. So
5 figures are up.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed me being your host for today.
Which one is for today?
Mojo Jusu.
Nah, you definitely gave us the juice.
So you know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for joining us on this episode of Hot in the City. And we'll catch you on the flip side. Peace out.